Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna talk about something I'm personally passionate about, which is what money. So how to make money without money. I have a little disclosure and I will see you right after.
Disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. Always do your own due diligence. Results are not guaranteed.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Something that I personally did. And before we get started here, I know it's not easy, right? How they make it in social media, but I'll try to break it down to make it easier for you. And this is very doable, guys. I was in the difficult situation. Money was the issue. I didn't have no money, so I had to figure it out. And when I figured it out, I was so excited. I was like, I don't need actually money now, and I feel empowered by the knowledge, by the action I took. And now I can get money without money. So that's what I would like to personally share, that journey and how I was able to do it. Let's get started here. Like they said, no money is the problems, but no money, no problems, as long you are able to solve someone else's problems. And by solving that person's problems, they're going to solve yours, which is to put money in your pocket. So how I was able to do it without money and getting the money is through wholesaling real estate. So what does it take? You know these channels, guys, we are about action. We are not about excuses, guys. If you don't have a phone, borrow phone. If you don't have internet, borrow internet. Or go to your local McDonald's, get the internet and make that call, guys. So today, first step, we need to find a seller. How to find free sellers, because we don't have the money. We can do it through Kijiji. We can do it through Facebook, through free listing. This is exactly where I was able to find that seller, through those free listing website, and make that call. You can do it by door knocking. It does take numbers to door knock, but you find the right seller who wanted to sell at the right time. You can do it by cold calling, picking the phone, being on the phone, making those calls, and you'll be able to find that seller. So once you find that seller and that seller want to sell that property, now is a time to take action by making a purchase agreement. The sellers was asking $250, and that's where the biggest confusion is, guys. People believe that whatever they see, that's what they have to pay, right? You need to work on your negotiation skills. You need to make that offer below that market value. And what does it take? You need to understand why that person would love to sell, or why they're selling, when they want to sell, how they want to sell, under what condition they want to sell their house. By understanding that, then you can go and add value to that person. And by adding value to that person is willing to take a discount. It's like an exchange. I give you this and you give me something. That's how you're able to get it below market value. In rule of the thumb, you want to always get it 70% below market value. 60%, now we're talking. 50%, that sounds like money, guys. So 70% below the market value of 250, what the seller was asking is 175. The house just needed basically some light work, some painting. So minus the 5K for the light work. And here, now we are at 170. How much I wanted to make by helping Mr. Sellers? Consultation fees was 5K. Originally, I was asking 10, and that was my first deals, guys. I was asking 10, I got offer 5, and I jumped on it because I needed the money and I wanted the money. So here, there was extra 5K because I wanted 10 and I was able to get 5. So minus what I was asking originally here, my maximum allowable offer, even if I wanted just 5K, was 165. And you don't want to start there. You want to start below. So I was able to make an offer for 160, and Mr. Sellers accepted my offer because I was able to resolve or solve their problems. So 160 is a deal. Everyone would like to jump on it. So now it's become easier to find a buyer. So to recap here, you need a seller, make a purchase agreement. Sir, I'm going to purchase your house at X. Once it's accepted, go find the buyers. And it's easier to find the buyers the lower or the below, as long as it's discounted. More is discounted, easier you'll be able to find a buyer. So now how to find a buyer. If you're having difficulties, comment below. I'll make more video how to find a buyer to make it easier for you. Through networking. a local group, investor, meeting people, flippers, contractor, someone who would like to buy a property below market value, fix it up, and reselling it. Someone who would love to buy a property, fix it up for rental, landlord, is through networking and finding the right person. You can do it through ad. You can do it through other means, even referral. Asking someone, maybe your local realtor, who's invested in the market, who's knowledgeable into it, they can link you to a buyer, or to an investor who would love to buy this deal. So now you know a local investor or someone who would buy the property. You were referred by someone, that's the second person there, and everyone is happy here because it's a deal and you're gonna make 5K, guys. And on top of that, the seller is happy too because you're able to resolve their problem. So it's a win-win, guys. So here, the buyer would wire or send 160 to the lawyers if it's in Ontario, and if it's in Quebec, through the notary, and that's going to go directly to the seller's pocket. Here, 5K consultation fees. They can wire it to you, or can go through the notary or through the seller. That's how I was able to do it, guys, and make 5K, like 5 fingers. It's doable, guys. You start. Okay. Like I used to do always, I like to ask one thing. If you're having difficulties, if you're having challenges, I'm asking you below to make comment of what challenges you are having so I can make more content for you to make the journey easier for you. And like and subscribe. And like I said, I will see you on the other side. Let's go make some great things happen. Don't be scared. Make those calls, make that offer, and let's get some money in your pocket.